What's going on, guys? Back with another presentation. In this presentation, guys, here's what we're going to talk about. Boy, I tell you, life know it's rough, ain't it? It's rough out here. Here's what we're going to talk about in this presentation, guys. You know, people who say that you a negative person, people who say that um, you got bad energy or whatever, people who say these things, guys, one thing you got to remember is all they doing is just gaslighting you. And people who always got something, people who always got something to say to you, that when you telling the truth about something, and when you being honest about something, and you have people that want to try to go to war with you, you have people that want to try to challenge you as if what you saying is not true, those are demons. Anybody that's trying to challenge you or tell you anything contrary to what you're saying is a demon. Especially when you're telling the truth. When you're telling the truth about something, and you know you're telling the truth about something, but you have these individuals that will try to attack you, say things that are negative towards you, you got to understand those are demons. Those are demonic forces. And I'm not trying to get preachy with you. I'm not trying to get spiritual with you, but you just have to understand demons at work. Anytime you telling the truth about something and somebody wants to attack you, when they know you knocking the ball out the park, they know you're telling the truth, but they want to challenge you, they want to make it seem like you don't know what you're talking about, that's a demon. That's a demon that's operating in them. Anytime somebody tries to challenge what you saying or what you believe, they a demon. Anybody who challenges anything you say, they're a demon. They're a demon. You know? They are most certainly a demon. Um, because there are some people, they just don't like the truth, guys. They just don't want to hear what's real. And since they don't want to hear what's real, they want to attack you and make you out to be the bad guy. Don't let them do it, guys. Don't allow people to attack you and try to make you to be the bad guy. Don't allow people to do this to you, because there are people that will do this to you. They'll try to attack you, and they'll try to make it seem like you're the one with the problem when it's really them with the problem. This is why I say, guys, don't allow people to do this to you. Don't allow people to attack you and try to make you think that you the one that's got the issue. Because I know a lot of you guys have had people attack you. They try to make it seem like you don't know what you're talking about. They try to make it seem like you the one that's crazy. There are people like this. You could be telling the truth about stuff, but they'll try to undermine what you're saying, as if what you're saying not true, as if what you're saying don't hold no weight. This is why I don't listen to what people got to say, because when I know that I'm telling the truth, and when I know that I'm righteous, and when I know that I'm operating in the righteousness of the Lord, there's nothing that nobody can tell me. You could call me dumb, stupid, slow, whatever. I know that I'm righteous. I know what I'm saying is true, and what you saying don't matter. Because there are a lot of people who will try to make you think that you negative and you a buzzkill and what you saying is not true. I know that everything I say in my presentations is 100% factual. That's why no women will come on my content. No women will make video responses to me. No women will make video responses to me because they know I'm right. What they should do is just humble themselves enough to say, you know what, I'm going to get this dude some pussy. I'm going to make that volcano bust one time. That's what women should do. But there's no woman that's going to come and challenge anything that I got to say. There's no dating coach that's going to challenge anything that I got to say, because I know the stuff that I'm saying is facts. When you know what you're saying is facts, it doesn't matter if people think you crazy. It doesn't matter what people got to say about you. You know, because people always going to have something to say. People can say you crazy, they can say you retarded, they can say whatever. But you know what? At the end of the day, when it's all said and done, guys, you know that what you're saying is true. You know that what you're saying is true. And when you spit in the truth, people are going to come out of the woodworks to attack you. These NPCs, these demons, these demonic forces, they're going to come out of the woodworks to attack you. So you just got to be prepared for them. You know? You just got to be prepared for them. Like, when you know that you're telling the truth about something, and you got these wicked people that want to attack you for no reason, that's how you know you're dealing with evil. When you telling the truth about something, and you got people that are trying to tell you that you're crazy, they'll try to tell you that you don't know what you're talking about. You know, I've had people do that to me my whole life. You know, it's like they want to try to brainwash you to make you think you're dumb and stupid or you don't know nothing. When you know what you're saying is true, you know what you're saying is accurate, they just a hater. They just a hater, that's all. When people tell you that you slow, when people tell you that you stupid, when people want to challenge the things that you're saying, they just a hater. Always remember that, guys. Anybody that want to challenge your views or your perspective on things, they just a hater. They just want to hate on you because they don't have nothing better to do with their pathetic life. That's what I had to realize. These people are haters. Because you guys know I'm right. How many of you guys have had conversations with people and you know what you're saying is accurate? You know you're making some valid points in what you're saying. You know there's valid points in your argument. But you guys have had people that try to make it seem like you're dumb or you stupid or you just don't know what you're talking about. Because I've had people do that to me my whole life. People like that are demonically possessed. They got the devil in them. Anybody that's trying to attack you when they know you're saying things that are true, they got the devil in them. Those are demons at work. You got to understand when demons are at work. You know, there are a lot of demons at work. There are a lot of people that will try to brainwash you into believing that you crazy. They'll try to brainwash you into believing that the things that you're saying are not true, or that the things you're saying don't hold no weight, when everything you're saying is 100% true. You know, there are a lot of people who will try to attack you. And I feel people who cut you out of their life and people who write you off as negative, they know what you're saying is true. It's just their pride and ego won't allow them to admit it. So rather than they admit that, you know, this brother's right, this guy's right, you know, he has a valid argument in what he's saying, they'll just cut you out of their life and label you negative and label you crazy. There's plenty of people like that, guys. And I'm pretty sure you guys have encountered people like that. My mother is a perfect example of that. I could make valid points all day about certain things to my mother, and she'll deny it because that's a demon. People don't like the truth, you know? And anybody that wants to attack you when you saying things that are true, they a hater. Always remember that. They a hater. Anybody that wants to go out of their way to attack you and say negative things towards you when they know that you're making valid points about certain things, you got to understand these people are demonically possessed. They got demons in them. That's why they're trying to attack you. And I've had plenty of people attack me over certain things that I've said, over certain views on things that I have, because those are demons that live within these people. People don't want to hear that real talk. They don't want to hear that real talk. I've had people tell me, oh, you need to change your mindset. Yeah, because I'm spitting that real. People don't want to hear what's real. That's why my mother used to get agitated with me when we would have certain conversations, you know. And then when I make valid points about females and how women really are, she'll say, oh, you just don't know how to talk to women. Shaming language. All of that shaming language. You know, there are certain people, they'll know what you saying is true, and they'll know you saying some real stuff, but they'll shame you. Shaming language, gaslighting strategies, all of those things that people do, those are nothing but works of Satan, guys. Those are works of the enemy. Demons that lives within people, demons operating in these people. People don't want to hear that real talk. And I notice women get very defensive when you start spitting what's real. You know, when you tell women what's real, they get defensive. They get in their feelings. Because, like I say, guys, I truly believe that women, women are evil, guys. That's one thing I had to realize about women. They are evil. They're evil. And anybody that wants to attack you for your views or things that you say, just remember they're a hater. Anybody that wants to go against things that you say, you know what you're saying is right. You know that you're not crazy. You know you're not making up the things that you're saying. Anybody that goes against anything you got to say, they're a hater. Just remember that, guys. They're a hater. But on that note, I'm going to sign out. Have a good evening. Peace.